Welcome, it's denome. In this video, I will show you a layer 2 solutions for swaps that is actually the kind of experience that I want to have with swaps going forward. It's not actually layer 2, but it saves on gas fees, as well as most of the time you get a better rate also than you would get if you swapped it on Uniswap. So what is the system? I will actually show you. So Uniswap, this is the most common way to swap coins to each other. And yesterday I had 4,397 KNC that I wanted to swap into REN. And this is the current price that you would get it on Uniswap. And if we actually go to oneinch.exchange, which is a decentralized exchange aggregator, you would get 16,033, which is the same price as on Uniswap. So usually you can get a better price here on oneinch.exchange that you would get on Uniswap, but you also usually have to pay a little bit higher gas fee also. So this is not optimal most of the time, but sometimes it's the same price as on Uniswap. So this is another way how you can save on gas fees, but there is a better way out there also, and that's what I want to show in this video. So this is the system. It's called Simpleswap.io. And you simply come to this website and you can actually swap Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Monero, and other coins on this list also. And I think eGold Elrond is here also. So this is pretty cool. And let's just go with the KNC. And we had 4,397 KNC yesterday. And let's just try to swap that into REN tokens. So currently you can see we get 16,085 tokens compared to 16,033. And if you would swap this in Uniswap or on oneinch.exchange, the gas fee currently is about $3 to $4 per trade. So that's how much you have to pay on top of that. But here you simply send Ethereum to their address. So the transfer fee is about $1.2, $1.3. So you can save a lot on gas fee, as well as you get a better rate here. And let's actually just go forward and do this. So this is the burn address. So you would simply use your own Ethereum address in this slot right here. Or if you use Bitcoin, then you have to use your Bitcoin address. And you click exchange here. And then you will see this window right here. And this is approximately how much REN you got. So the rate actually got a lower here. And it can change whenever you go forward. So it can be worse or better than this. That's why it has the approximation mark here. So it could go worse, because usually for me this took about 10 to 15 minutes to complete the transaction and for me to get the money. So the rates could change after you initiate the trade. But when you come to this window, you simply send the KNC or whatever coin you want to swap to this address that is shown here, and you can copy it from here. And this shows your recipient address. Do not use this burn address, use your own address, of course. And once the money has been confirmed, it will go to this slot. And when the money is on the centralized exchange, whatever it has picked, it shows here. And then whenever the money is being sent to you through that centralized exchange, it will show the mark here. And once it's finished, it's finished. And this took about 12 to 15 minutes for me to complete. And it was very safe, no problem right there. And when I did this yesterday, the money was actually sent to me from Binance Exchange. And all the exchange fee and the sending fee are covered in this rate that you see right here. So it was actually pretty good. Is it better to do the trade on Binance? Probably yes. But if you just want a simple swap and you want to limit the amount of gas fee that you have to pay and the amount of hassle, then Simpleswap is probably one of the best places to do so. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. There's not really anything special to it. You simply wait 10 to 15 minutes and then the money will be sent to your address. And that's how it worked for me also. And there's another one also that you may want to look at. It's called changenow.io. So some trading pairs here, as you can see, KNC REN is worse than on Simpleswap. But for something like Monero, so if you want to swap Monero to another coin in a decentralized fashion, then the rate was better on changenow.io than it was on Simpleswap. And another thing I want to say is that whenever you use Simpleswap, you don't need to sign up for anything. There's no limits, no complications. So even though it aggregates the transfer through Binance, for example, you don't have to have an account on Binance for them to do so. So even if you are in United States, I believe you can still use this and use Binance as an exchange, because you are not yourself a customer on the exchange. They do it for you. So that's pretty cool that you can benefit from the exchanges even though you don't have the account there. But this only uses a centralized exchange, and that's why I'm pretty bullish on the Orion token. So I made a video about Orion before, and the price for Orion is pretty cool. They aggregate both centralized and decentralized exchanges when it launches in a few months from now. So we'll see how it goes. If it's a good one, I still hold ORN tokens or Orion Protocol tokens, but Simpleswap is probably the best base right now. At least you should check the rate before you initiate a trade in Uniswap. Just have to consider that it takes the 10 to 15 minutes for the transaction to complete, whereas on Uniswap you get the rate almost instantly after the Ethereum transaction goes through. So that's the only downside, that you have to wait a little bit more. And there's another one called Changenow, but here Ren wasn't listed here, so I could not use this one. But you should check Changenow also. It has some trading pairs here which are pretty interesting for most parts. But it's the same thing as the changenow or Simpleswap. Another one I want to show you is Atomic Wallet. So Atomic Wallet actually uses changenow and Changenow to aggregate the trade. So if I want to trade KNC into Ren, it will actually use the changenow.io website, but they add their own fee on top of it. I believe it's 0.5%. But if you have 1000 AWC tokens here staked, you get 20% annual return on that AWC, as well as you get 1% cashback for these transfers. So this is the most cheap way to do transactions if you hold AWC tokens. But the downside here is that if I wanted to use this swapping method, I would have to have the money here, or send the money to the Atomic Wallet and send the money back from Atomic Wallet. So that's more transactions that you have to do on Ethereum. So for that reason, I think the best way to do it is on Simpleswap currently. But you should definitely check these out. And if you're on my Telegram group, you can use the command /swap to get all these different swapping places that you can do the swaps with the cheapest prices currently. And you can also use the links below in the description to use my affiliate links for Simpleswap or changenow if you want to use those as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. Maybe you got an idea how to save on gas fees, as well as how to get a better rate in the future on your swapping. Good luck out there. I hope you like this video. Consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next video.